Alright guys, welcome. Thank you for joining the channel. We got a brand new map on our hands, and I'm just gonna stay from the beginning. If you thought the last map was something, stay tuned, because this one right here gets very interesting. Now, let me say this, just so we can be clear. Yes, I look forward to getting back to playing games where some of you guys, we can form teams and join coalitions and whatnot. Only thing I wanted to do with these last two maps, which was the one before this one and then this one here, was play a little bit more privately like I used to do when I first played, and just kind of get the feel back for just what I like to do, just kind of my little thing that I like to do privately when I play the game. But with that being said, follow me on this map, and I will be giving you guys some of the breakdown to let you know how I will be going forward with starting up these new games. So some of the reasons, basically what I'm saying is that I had to make some adjustments in regards to when we start doing teams and how I broadcast it, because it ain't fair for me to have you guys join me in a coalition and then I'm putting it on YouTube, and then other players can see what you're doing, and then use it against you. So in order to prevent that, I did what I did on this map. This map is like at least 30 days in. So unfortunately, I don't think anybody will be able to join this map, but you do get to see the map from the beginning, like right here. I'm starting off fresh, and so I know a lot of people have questions about, like, how do I get started? How do you move your troops so fast, and this, that, and the third. This is a great time to ask those type of questions. I took it back to my roots a little bit, which is Australia. I'm very, very knowledgeable about Australia, and I wanted to revisit Australia, because once you conquer Australia, guys, you have a great opportunity to really, really, really control your destiny on this game. So I want to demonstrate that on this particular map. So my goal is absolutely to take over Australia, and I want you guys to go on this journey with me. We're gonna break it down. And again, this is about this. Now, this right here is probably like day 5 or 6, or I'm not sure. We'll check it, but this is very early in the game. So this is a great time to ask me questions. Those little simple things that we do in the beginning of the game, this is the time to do it. It ain't the time to do it when I'm on day 50, because I'm already beyond probably that question. I'm probably thinking about more complicated matters at that point. So this is a good time to ask me questions like mobilizing your troops. What should you build first? What buildings should you build first? And all those type of questions. So let's just try to get into this a little bit and see what we got going on. But like I said, the next map. Now let me just say this. The next map, I want to join forces with some of you guys and start up a game. But it's going to be a special way we do it. We're not going to I'm going to tell you how we're going to broadcast it, when it's going to broadcast, so you'll know, and we'll probably do it privately like I'm doing this one here, but I'll be recording every game, and I want you guys to get more footage. Like, I want to show how we're working together as a team. We're gonna do it real differently next time, but the people won't get to see it until I think we've built a strong enough team where we can afford to broadcast it and not worry about somebody using it against us. So on the next map, guys, there's gonna be some criteria now. There are gonna be some criteria, but I will explain that throughout this map. And it's going to be very simple criteria, nothing too complicated. It may be just something like, just make sure you're a subscriber to the channel so you can stay updated. I I would encourage you to raise your experience level. But I'm those are the type of things I'm gonna think about as we go through this map. And one of them, as I think about it, one of the main ones is are you going to be an active player on the game, or do you have the time? Because a lot of times guys jump on the game and they really don't have the time. So we want to make sure that everybody that's on the team on a map at that time, because listen, we're gonna have plenty of maps. So maybe this is not the map for you if it's not a good time. You know what I mean? So you want to be able to say, yeah, I know I can be dedicated and committed to that particular map, and then we can go forward. And as far as like Discord and other third-party sites where we can communicate and stuff, I'm still learning that. Let me pause that for a second. Discord, I have no idea how to use Discord. So that's where one of you guys can teach me, because I've had a whole bunch of requests and everything from Discord, and I'm like, that's like speaking Spanish. I mean, speaking Chinese to me. I have no idea how to use Discord. So if you're familiar, if you can talk to me like a 2-year-old and break that down, that'd be great. Just put it in the comments. Let me know how does this whole Discord, and another thing is, what's the advantage of using Discord? Like, what's the big deal about Discord? Why not just communicate on the game or on, what I mean? I'm just trying to figure out what is the deal with it. I just haven't figured that part out. So y'all educate me, guys, and help me out in that area, because I'm sure I'm missing out on something. I just can't figure out what it is. Keep in mind, guys, this was the first map that we were able to use these Zeppelins. And I'm going to just say this about the Zeppelins right now. I'm not that impressed. I ain't that impressed. They're good, but you'll see as this thing goes along. They're good for tearing down forts. They don't really attack troops or anything like that too well. They have a very long range here. So that's something that I do like about it. That range is long. And that's coming from this guy right here. That's coming from that guy there. But as far as their power to destroy enemies, no. But they will do a lot of damage on a fort. And I believe if you want to attack those, you still probably have to use the fighters. So right now, and then I had a tank that I was able to get from the bonuses they gave me. So I'm gonna go ahead and build a tank early. And right now I'm in a coalition. And let me just say this. I'm gonna give you guys some jewels. I'm gonna give you some jewels. In a situation, you know what? I'm gonna hang tight. I'm not gonna give y'all that on day one. No, I'm not gonna give y'all all that. I'm gonna let y'all got to wait for some of the information I'm gonna get. I got some good information I'm gonna give you on this map, guys. So y'all gotta stick with me. I'm not gonna overload y'all with stuff right now. I'm gonna keep it simple. So right now we're just closing out this last enemy province here. I'm in a coalition with this guy here, so we don't have any issues on this side. And again, guys, this is early in the game. Truth be told, I really don't have any how do I say this? Again, I'm in this coalition with these guys, but my goal is to win this map. I'm just going to be 100%. I mean, not the map. My goal is to win this, to get Australia, this continent. That was my goal from the beginning of coming on this map. I said I want to get Australia again. So I'm not really too friendly with anybody at this point, even those in my coalition. To be totally honest with you. I I named this particular map the Betrayal, and you will see why. The map before this, I named it Vengeance is Mine. I don't know how I knew I was gonna get vengeance on old Karen. Cause Karen's been hunting me down. Let me tell you guys something. Karen's from the last map that got banned. That ain't the first game that me and him ran into each other. So he's been hunting me down. So vengeance was surely mine in that regard. But this map is gonna get very, very interesting. This one right here is called the Betrayal. Woo! The Betrayal. You don't want to miss it, guys. All right. So I'm not gonna give y'all too much. Let's see what we got here. I got this last guy. He's in my coalition, but he's got those 45 troops sitting there. So we'll deal with that, because that's just, I don't like somebody just sitting right in the middle of my, I just don't like that. So, but that's all the troops he have is those 45. So we're gonna deal with that slowly but surely. All right, so this is how the map look, guys. This is just the beginning. I'm in pretty good shape right now. I was able to conquer some provinces in this area. This is my coalition here, and this is the rest of Australia. So again, I want this whole continent. These are my guys, but being it's so early in this game, I'm going to see how these guys play. Now, if you're good, you're good. Hey, I'll roll with you, but I'm not holding any of these guys' hands at all. I'm not holding anybody's hand. I'm not babysitting anybody. I'm not giving nobody no advice right now. Because, and this is why I say, guys, like, imagine if this was my YouTube, if this was you guys. Yeah, I'll probably be a little more lenient. But I don't know any of these guys off the top. This is a game that I did not broadcast. I did not let anybody know I was playing it. So these are fresh. This is how I would play a game without people watching and seeing my position. And so stay tuned. It's going to get very interesting, very intriguing. And like I said, the goal is we want to try to conquer Australia. And then you'll see what I do and how I go through the process of deciding, do I stay friends? Do I betray? That's why it's called the Betrayal. Okay? Until next time, guys, stay tuned.